on it with my dick on hard. Didn't know why till I said fuck all y'all. Or fuck this world, or I'ma fuck that girl. Good kid, man city, watch my day unfurl. I put my life in these sentences. Fucking right, it's either that or life sentences. I'm relatives with Benjamin. I used to give a fuck about my luck when I was innocent. Now what the fuck is up? I'm at your neck.
Where's my lighter?
Yo, what up? Welcome to another episode of Where's My Lighter? It's a special edition. It's your boy Chris.
What's good, everybody? It's Bert.
What's good, everybody? It's Sam.
What's good, everybody? It's Xleoniduz in the house.
Hey.
Our first guest.
First guest, but also long-time friend.
Facts.
The
The synchronicity. Same wavelength.
So what's good, y'all? How y'all been? You know what I'm saying? We came from a trip.
Amazing.
It was amazing. It was amazing.
It was, man. We went to New York.
Cold as fuck.
Yeah.
Brick. Sorry.
Break. It wasn't that bad though.
Nah, it was.
Cause like during the day when the sun is out, it was Jersey.
It was colder.
It was Joyzy.
Jersey.
It was colder for some reason. Like at least I don't know if it's.
I don't know, cause when I went to like Manhattan, it was cold as fuck.
The water.
Yeah.
The breeze.
Oh, okay. I'm fair. Yeah, man. That shit.
But either way, that shit's cold. Period.
I don't want to be shoveling snow.
Nah, man. But I took full advantage. I took all my winter clothes with me. Chris is my roommate. He's like, damn, Bert. I'm like, bro, I don't wear this shit in Miami. I gotta bring it out here. He's like, I got fits for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
What were you for like a day and a half?
I tell you why did I do that? I was in New York. I was like, North Face. I never wore North Face. I was like, yes, I get to wear it now. I never get to wear that shit.
Standard edition.
And the Timbs.
Yeah, I got to wear my
I had to do that. I went with the Timbs. I did the bubble coat. I already know.
I even put like the 90s grimy places. I was like listening to Mobb Deep in the car. Like,
I thought it was outside the trash can. You know, the fire. Like he better jump in the cypher.
I was like, yeah, I gotta feel it. I'm in the grimy right now.
You're playing 36 Chambers.
I'm playing all that shit. I'm playing all that shit. That.
Damn.
Yeah, I was telling them that one of the times I went to New York, you was actually there. We hung out with me, you, Mikey. He was mad young yet. We were all young.
What time we was at a party, right?
Nah, bro, you just met up with us.
For real?
You just came out of nowhere, bro. I think you had talked to Mikey, but you had came out of nowhere, bro. You came from like the Heights or some shit. We were staying in Manhattan.
Oh,
we went to the World Trade Center.
Yes. I remember. Yeah. I remember. Hey.
That shit was amazing.
Y'all went. I think Mikey wanted to go see LeBron that day, right? I was gonna go see the Knicks.
Yeah, we went to go see the Knicks.
Game.
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah, I love New York, but that should be an adventure.
That's what I like about it. That it feels like I've been there a bunch of times and it's never.
But you know what's crazy? Like you walk so much in New York, but that shit don't really like feel like nothing. But if I walk here in Miami,
it feels like forever.
Bro.
I feel like New York blocked her.
What the fuck do you got to see in Miami?
Exactly.
The lady selling patelito in the cafe, bro. That shit the same shit.
Bro, even in New York, the coco mango cherry, fucking the little ice cream raspadito shit, that shit is fire.
Yeah.
Damn, shit has some.
New York got everything.
Frio.
Everything.
You go down the block, you can get a pizza. You go down
$1 pizza.
$1 pizza.
A hot dog.
Italian sandwiches, like at the
Italian
deli.
sandwiches.
Those delis were.
The delis were fire, man.
Period. Anyone that you go to, that shit is fire all the time.
Should we try to go on our last day? We saw the line. We were like, oh, we're missing our flights. We try to get food, bro.
Yeah, we went like around the corner from the Airbnb.
It was up by
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was like.
Where y'all stayed?
Damn.
In Brooklyn.
Brooklyn?
Yeah.
Where? I stayed, you know where I stayed at? I stayed close to, I think it was Mercy Street. When I went to Brooklyn, I stayed close to Bed-Stuy. I went to Biggie's crib.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I was like, I'm at Bed-Stuy? I Googled it. I went to the mural that they have. They have an ODB mural. I took a picture in that. I took a picture in Biggie's mural.
And they got one of Prodigy, don't they?
No, I don't know, because I wasn't there, but that was around the time.
Probably.
I think Prodigy didn't pass it. I don't know if he did or
Yeah, because that's kind of recent. Prodigy was like a couple years ago.
I saw like a mirror.
And then I went to his house. Like, I walked, and walking there, I was fucking ready to die. I'm like, what? Hell yeah, bro. I went over there. Hell yeah, I went over there.
Damn.
Like,
Next time we go, we doing that shit.
We gotta do a hip hop.
Yeah,
like, bro, you go to Queensbridge. I wanna go to see where Nas from.
New York is different. Like if you get a New York playlist and you just get an adventure and just play that shit, the music, you'll understand why the music of New York is what it is, bro. That's it. It's no better.
Like Sweet Tim's on my feet.
That's for complete, yo. It's like
that shit makes sense.
Bro,
it makes sense, bro. It's grimy as fuck. It's dirty, but it's like all that shit. I guess it's like it's the art of it. It's like you, cause I never when I was a kid, like going to New York, like I didn't know about hip like how do I say? I didn't know about certain artists when I was growing up.
Okay.
Like the first artist I ever got into this is like what 9/7, 9/8. My mom was living in the Heights. I think on 185th. Fuck, I think it was close. I know you can see the George Washington Bridge. That's how close she was. She was in the Heights. I think the first artist I ever bumped to that got me into music was Missy Elliott.
Ooh.
Yeah, Missy.
Period.
She had her CD, and I used to watch the videos. Cause they used to have like, you remember back in the days growing up, they had like that black box on top of the TV. I don't know if y'all remember.
Oh, that cable shit?
The cable
yeah.
box. Alright, so it had a cable box, and on that it had like a channel called Video Music Box. I don't know if people remember. Yeah, but Hype Williams video used to come on rotation.
Bro, Hype Williams is bro, his movie, he needs to release more movies.
Like Belly? That scene, oh my god.
His colors be on point, bro.
The colors,
the
like the
angles, everything,
yeah,
bro. Like everything about him, like he knew what the fuck he was doing.
Yeah.
He literally was making mini movies
and videos.
Bruh, and videos. So like I remember watching what's the Super Duper Fly? Where she had like the garbage bag.
Yeah.
And then I remember watching the Buster videos. Like I remember like and then my old girl used to leave and she used to leave me with CDs. So that's all I had, you feel me? She was living in somebody's, at the time, she was living like on some Doña's apartment. So she was renting a room, and the Doña had like a son. So I guess he heard me playing the same CDs over. All my mom had was R&B and Missy. So I used to listen to that. Like, first shit I used to listen to was R&B for a while, and then Missy. And then, and the Will Smith CD, what's it called? The one that had Get Jiggy With It. She had that. Oh, that's all she had, right? So I guess the neighbor, he heard me bumping that shit back to back. So he was like, yo, take this shit off. He's like, you like music? I was like, hell yeah. He's like, listen to this. And I look at it. He gave me DMX, Flesh of My Flesh.
Oh my
he
god.
He gave me Jay-Z Volume 2.
Wow.
And since then I wanted to do rap.
Wow. Shout out to him.
Shout out
to him.
He gave me that shit like that. He was like, because she was next door, so he was like, listen to this. And I'll never forget that. I remember watching that, seeing that cover. At the time, bro, that shit was crazy. Like with the blood. Hell yeah, with the blood. And he's like, I'm like,
different.
I was like, yo, I don't know what this is about to take me, but I'm ready to go. and Volume 2, yeah, I remember fucking Hove when I was going to New York. I remember going everywhere when Volume at the time Hard Knock came out. It was everywhere, B. Like everywhere. Like I would hear it like going to the corner store, it would be there. Going this, it would be
blasting
there.
Our cars. Huh?
Yeah, blasting our cars. Like,
so you know that shit's jumping.
Yeah, that's how I fell in love with music because going to New York when I was 20, it was like New York was the hottest shit at the time. Remember?
Yeah,
we talking for a while. So we talking late 90s, right? So at the time we're going to New York, I'm hearing and seeing all this shit happen. Like I'm hearing DMX, I'm hearing fucking Locks, I'm hearing.
This one like Hot 97 is Hot 97.
This one, no. At the time, they didn't play all that. People don't know this. At the time, they didn't. You had to wait till nighttime to hear all the Grammy music.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, Bad Boy fucking ran the radio, and anything that wasn't like too commercial, it wasn't on primetime radio.
Yeah.
That's why Mace was so big. You heard Mace every 5 seconds.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Mace is the equivalent. I feel like Mace was gonna be Drake. Drake is what Mace
commercial.
Drake is what Mace was. And just that. He clocked out.
Well, I don't know.
What you mean?
Bro.
Oh, because he could sing.
Are you crazy?
Because he could sing.
Bro, Drake could go on any beat.
Man, his voice is better than. Come on, man. Mace. At the time, Mace's voice was grimy, so it fit the sound.
Hell no, Mace was a smooth guy.
What?
He was smooth.
Nah, he was smooth though. On that Bad Boy shit, nah, he was smooth.
It sounds like
Nah, but that's what
His
I'm
bars
saying.
is fire.
What I'm saying though is the equivalent of how big, like the
Like at
mainstream.
that time.
I got
At the
He
time.
was getting played the way
Yeah,
Drake
He
is
was
getting
a
played
man.
now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you got bass on your shit? It's getting played on the radio.
It's getting played on
Yeah,
the
he's a
radio.
radio dude.
He was like the gatekeeper, kind of like for the mainstream.
Yeah, he was big. I remember that shit.
Damn, that's a lot of power.
That's why Drake is on top. But
So you would say like Mace is to Cat Williams, well Kevin Hart is to Drake.
nah, Cat is dope though.
Cat is the shit, dog. Cat Williams.
Cat's comedy's different, man. It's real comedy. Like, and it's a
Nah,
real
he's
person.
funny as fuck.
Yeah, he's funny.
Yeah, Cat.
Williams, hey, I could watch Cat Williams old shit still and die.
Bro, every time. Everything's the Australian shit. Crikey, I'm done.
Lord. Kevin Hart fell off. Like, to me.
Who?
Kevin Hart.
I never really liked Kevin Hart.
Last special.
I never liked Kevin Hart.
He's a movie star now.
Yeah, he's more of a movie guy.
We talked about this. He's just
big.
Kevin Hart.
Yeah, he's big. He's big as fuck though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that was his goal. Like,
Yeah, you want to be a movie
he
star.
wanted to be a movie star. You feel me?
And he grinds his ass off. Shout out to Kevin
Bro,
Hart.
it's like The Rock.
What's your?
Oh,
The Rock.
was my hero growing up.
Yeah,
Oh God, bro! I wanted to be that nigga.
I used to watch wrestling.
I didn't
Hell
watch
yes.
wrestling.
Yeah.
I didn't watch
That was my
wrestling.
shit,
I didn't watch it, but you knew who The Rock was. You knew who the Wayne
Right.
Rock Johnson. You knew who he was.
bro.
Him and Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah.
I don't.
On The Undertaker.
You could call me a
Shawn
nerd.
Big Show.
Niggas
Big
would call
Show.
me nerd, but when it comes to wrestling, that was my shit, bro. Like I used to watch that shit
Bro,
faithfully.
how y'all
bro.
felt when y'all found out it was fake?
I've been.
You always knew?
I used to be that kid in class. Like,
You
oh,
always
that
knew?
shit's fake, right? Like I understand it's fun to watch, but
Nah, I didn't know.
I didn't watch it
but
like
the
that.
athleticism
At
of
first, I didn't know it
every
was fake.
sport- All of them are
I
legit
didn't know it
athletes,
was fake.
though.
Fact.
Most
Once
of them are
I
legit
knew it was
athletes.
fake, I was like,
When you
oh my
get-
god, I'm like,
Yeah.
When you have Dominican parents, they ruin everything for you. So I was watching it, they're like, you know that shit fake, right? Damn. So I knew it was fake, but I just, always.
It's entertainment.
Nah, it was entertainment. The Rock, it was just that. I love seeing
The Rock was-
The
yeah.
Rock was that boy.
Yo, everybody was doing that shit.
If you smell like he started every time he got on, you know it was gonna be funny, or it was gonna be funny. It was gonna steal the show, bro.
Are you not entertained type of shit?
Yeah, like it's like I do this shit like nothing, bro. Like to him, I feel like it was just like he was just being fun. Like you feel me? Like just funny but cool at the same time. He stole that shit, man.
Then I saw him in The Mummy Returns. That he came back as like in the CGI scorpion shit. I'm like, this nigga made it. He's in The Mummy.
He's in the movie.
He's with Brendan Fraser in the movie. That time he was huge too.
That's crazy. Yeah,
Damn, for real, yo.
He was
classic
like,
movie too.
yeah, he was like,
I forgot about that shit.
The movie was raw. That's a classic ass
he
movie.
was like,
Yeah, it is.
I don't know. What would you consider Brendan Fraser like?
At that time,
He
Like
You know
Harrison
what I know?
Ford, but like,
you know what I know Brandon Fraser as?
Harrison
The
Ford.
Mummy guy.
bro, yeah, but those movies
Bad
were
boy.
it
You seen
wasn't-
him in another movie?
bro,
You seen him in another movie?
not that you remember.
What?
Brendan Fraser.
Okay.
What
But in what movie?
That's what I'm saying.
The Mummy guy.
The Mummy guy. But those movies are great.
The
They're
movie
entertaining.
He said they're classic.
Classic.
I can watch that shit to this day and be like, oh look, it's evil.
But how do you still have a huge crush on the wife, on the raven hair lady, the English chick?
Oh, his
wife.
Yeah, I was like, you so like, damn, that was so fine. Like, just keep on talking about Egyptian shit, please.
Damn,
she was
Bert.
like a goddess or a princess in the past life. She got murked.
I was like, damn, she thick.
That's what you do.
I was like, damn, she thick.
We men. have
That's a
all
classic
the same
movie.
mind. What's a movie that you can watch over and over?
And now I get tired.
No matter, now I get tired of it. Mine's is gonna be the most cliche answer, but it's an orange shoe, bro.
I know what mine is. I know what mine is.
Over and over.
There's one movie.
Like you could watch that shit and just not get tired. Like you could.
Because it's still a great
the
movie.
podcast, you could go back in your room and be like, I'm gonna watch this shit again.
Damn, probably like Training Day.
Training Day?
I can watch that shit a bunch of times.
What about you?
My shit is funny.
What's yours?
Scary movie.
Scary movies are classic.
Movie I can watch over and over again. Oh, Dark Knight with Christian Bale
Ooh.
and
The Joker,
and
Heath
the
Ledger.
Joker and Heath Ledger. I can watch the movie over and over and over again.
That's a good.
The acting is so good, and like you're a stranger, you don't see it happen, but it's like the decisions that have to be made. The Joker,
Nah, that shit was written beautifully. I love film, so I watch.
Yeah.
My thing is watching movies. I love watching movies, bro. Hey,
I love watching movies, but like for people don't know, like they know what a good movie is, but they can't explain it. Like you said, if you can watch it over and over again and appreciate it for what it is, man.
Mine's is Scarface.
Scarface?
Yes, bro.
Scarface,
bro. It's not even because of the whole like how hip hop took it as like, because it got into gangster music and it's like just what people think about it is like, the fast money, but the whole idea of Scarface, the story of it is beautiful. It's like, here comes this guy that came from nothing, made it to something, had the whole world, and he still died. He died on top. That means no matter what you do, you can still die. You can have the whole world and it could be gone like that. Out of making bad decisions.
I fuck with that.
So that's why I liked it, because it was like, he died on top. He said, get it out.
Nah, that shit's on point because it happened when we got Karen at the park. Because her nephew destroyed a snowman, right? So they's like, hey, why'd you do that? Maybe it was her snowman, but I told it, being funny as fuck. It's like, when we tell that little girl, you can build something, you can work hard on it, it can be taken from you in a second.
Damn.
Out of nowhere, some niggas just
You gotta start them young.
And it's done.
You gotta start them young.
And all your mom can say is, hey, why'd you do that? And that's it.
Mm-hmm.
But you're right, you be on top of the world like Pablo Escobar. He died, he was on top of it. As soon as he got it, straight shot down.
Yeah, you can have it all and still lose it. And like, it's just cool. Like, I like the whole, I like that whole like concept, because I'm big on duality.
Yeah.
You feel me? The right and wrong. Duality, like, it's like the right and wrong things of life. Like, you feel me? Like, it's a constant. I feel like life is a constant battle of fighting good and evil. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And it's I feel like sometimes people are put in a predicament where they have to move in an evil way because that's all they have. You feel what I'm saying? For example, like if you grow up in the hood, right, and all you see every day is like niggas trapping, niggas get killed. Like it's a certain cycle. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna think that way of moving is the right way to move because that's all you've been shown. You haven't been shown another way. You know what I'm saying? Until somebody might tell you, might put you on game. Then it comes to you choosing if you want to change or you want to fall back or stay complacent in where you at in life. You get what I'm saying?
Do you believe in like a moral compass though?
Yeah, of course.
An innate moral compass where you know something's right, something's wrong, no matter what environment. Like you know that, right?
All the time.
Right.
You
But
feel
I
the
feel
weight of a
that's what I'm
decision.
saying. Like it's weird because I feel like we know that, especially right. Like,
Yeah.
it's and Kendrick describes it, right. He's a good kid in a mad city.
Yeah,
Type
that's what I'm
shit.
saying.
He said one of
That
the
album,
lyrics.
that's my Illmatic. Like
That is Illmatic. What are you talking about? That's modern day Illmatic.
But what I'm saying is like I never had like an album where what I mean by Illmatic is like I never could have an album like that album Illmatic stayed the test of time because a lot of people at the age he came out was living that. So it spoke to a lot of people in a way that was like living in that environment. To me, Kendrick, Good Kid, Mad City, like that album is the album that spoke to my life completely. Like even from the story of like the whole thing of the prayer with his homies, with the fucking like in Miami we didn't grow up with gangs. I didn't grow up with gangs, but I know like neighborhoods and like neighborhoods or if you was in the wrong side, of course. And I was saying but I was seeing all that shit. You know?
Seeing all that shit.
I remember, yeah, for real.
Like, all you knew all these boys in movie. That's what I'm saying. I was like, bro, y'all dumb. You know what I'm saying? Like to me, that's what that was.
But that's what I'm saying. Like that whole album is fucking spoke. Like I was even when he's like with the homies like that album. Like even when he's saying like he's not willing to go take it an extra mile. But once he's with his homie, it changes. You feel me? You got the liquor involved. You got that whole fucking song and that whole album.
Not violent.
Yeah, that whole album. I was like, yo, this nigga made an album about my life, bro. I was like, that's how I related to it, bro.
He was saying Section 82. He's like, I used to want to see the penitentiary way after elementary. I'm like, that would be cool to look at the judge in the face when he sentenced me.
Yeah.
I'm like,
cause you be feeling that, you think like, oh, that's some raw
Yeah,
shit.
you
Like at
think
the
about
time
it.
when you were a kid, when you were ignorant,
Yeah, of course, bro.
you feel me? Like you're impressionable. Like that lifestyle was like,
So who?
you want to be like.
So I'm guessing you fuck with Kendrick, huh? Heaven.
Oh yeah, man, for sure.
You think he the best rapper?
Do I think that's a loaded
He's
question, bro. I think he's one of the best.
I think he is.
He's the greatest
He's
rapper
one of
we
the-
I
have.
think he's the best rapper.
Not the.
Best rapper.
I mean, I think he's there.
Well, I'm talking about like. Well, let me rephrase that. Now living.
Now living.
I'll put him in my top 2.
Who's better than him?
Better?
Yeah, he's the best rapper.
Who's better than Kendrick right now? Like we talking about this
Like,
era.
just
We're not
still,
talking
just
about.
pure
We're not
skill.
talking about eras or legends. We're in the
Right now.
era right now.
Oh, he's the best by far. He's my favorite. Like the way he goes about his work is masterful. Like he's the best. Every album is different.
I think Kendrick. Yeah. And then behind Cole.
Yeah, then Cole right there.
People be hating on Cole. People be hating on Cole, man. And I hate that. No, people be hating on Cole, and I don't know why. Cole is the mean,
You want him most of the
guy,
time,
bro.
He wants to. He's like, he's boring. Why? Why is he boring? I don't like what he's rapping now. Because he's talking. He's spitting it to your face. He's telling it to your face, and you're fucking up, bro. That's why he's boring. Y'all some dumbasses, dog. For real, like that shit be
I
pissing me
got
off.
gangster niggas lining up in the admissions office. Yeah, bro. That's
Bro.
what's up.
Cole, first of all, not only that he does, you know how hard it is to you make your own beats and you rap to them at a high caliber, and you're doing that yourself, and then you're like, oh, you know what? People say that I'm boring, I need to change. Let me go on a feature spree and kill everybody and show y'all that I can do whatever the fuck y'all do. All right, I showed y'all, and let me get back to what I do. That's that nigga, bro. That nigga can do that, bro. He just did it, bro. He just proved it.
He went out there on a lot, right? With
Bro,
Man, he
that
went-
verse on the
Oh
line.
yeah. He snapped on that shit.
He stepped on everything
How
that
many
he
faking
jumped
the
on.
streams? Getting this pitch from machines.
A lot.
I
He
can
went-
see how this one. Oh, dog.
He went on a rampage, bro. Like, I feel like Cole. I feel like Cole don't get his respect because Cole is the definition of like realness to me. Where it's like he don't give a fuck about.
Yeah.
He don't give a fuck about all that shit. He's cut.
sells out.
To him, it's about the fucking art. Like, let me show y'all what I do with my words and who I am as a person instead of like gotta wear 30 chains and be something that I ain't. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I fuck with. I'm like that as a person. You feel me? I don't get like. Don't get me wrong. Nigga like nice shit. I get money. You feel me? You gonna buy a nice car. You gonna buy that. But I don't dwell too much in the material shit. That shit is like we gonna die, bro. That shit not gonna go with you.
So
when
let me
die,
ask you
bro.
something. Now I gotta ask you something. Because this goes kind of hand in hand with that. What's kind of like your plan? You want to go like, would you sign to a label or are you going like indie?
Well, yeah, it depends. Like, it do depend, but I really fuck with I fuck with the indie route though. As far as like, I'd rather build my own fan base. Like I've been fans of niggas like that since I was young. So like one of my, I seen the Currencies. You feel me? The Mac Millers, the Nipsey Hussle. I remember I listened to Nipsey Hussle before nobody knew him. He had like Hustle in the House. He had another it was a mixtape called I think Bullet No Name 3 at the time. He's wearing like the blue, all blue in the cover. I think that was the name of it. I was bumping the Nipsey for because I was a fan of once I got into the blog sites, I became a fan of like seeing people that want to do music and grinding it out. At the time I never seen that. We were always used to seeing like mainstream artists, you know what I'm saying? But like seeing like going on YouTube and seeing like fucking Wiz put up day to day where he's like, yo, I'm here making a record and like, you know, they show the grind work. That's what made me also like
Yeah, you can build like a core
yeah,
fan
you
base.
can build like a core fan base. Like look at fucking Tyler, bro.
Facts.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
And he's fucking doing. That's a dude that's like not on the radio, but bro, he throws one of the biggest fucking carnivals known right now. You feel me? He made it happen.
His clothing
bro.
and shit.
His clothing, how his fan, it just shows
He's a
up
brand
that.
now.
Yeah.
He's a brand. You know what I'm saying?
He went from the guy who ate a cockroach in the video to like.
I'm not gonna lie. I always thought bro was dope.
Yeah, he was hard.
Like, even when they
that
show me-
video was dope as fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like-
even when they show me his old shit, I always like the authenticity of Tyler. Like
That whole camp was
he
nice.
created his own
Real
sound.
sweatshirt.
Yeah, he created his own sound. My bad. Hold on.
No, I'm good.
You good?
Anybody good?
All right. He created his own sound and his own like he carved his lane. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like there wasn't a lane.
Those are the ones who stick.
Yeah, you feel me? Like he carved like there wasn't a lane for Tyler. Tyler made his own lane. I fuck with that heavy. Like Mike Miller did that.
That's
Bro,
creating something
R.I.P.
out of
Mac,
nothing.
bro.
Huh?
That's creating something out of nothing.
Nothing.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Those are those like grinding, but no, the people behind them and everything is like consistency. So fuck it. At some point,
something
Gonna
gonna
catch.
something gonna catch.
Something gonna catch.
But I feel like once you throw that energy out there, like of the consistency of like being yourself, it might not hit the first time, it might not hit the second time, but after a while, people are gonna notice that you're putting. I guess we say you're giving art to the highest level, because the art that you making, nobody has seen it yet. You feel what I'm saying? And art is inspired too. So you're just putting everything that you got inspired by into a gumbo and making that. You get what I'm saying? Because we all get inspired by everything every day. Right? You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Bro,
a collection of like,
yeah, talking about inspiration, who inspires you?
Like what, to do music?
Yeah.
Damn. Do I have to pick a certain number?
Nah, bro. Nah, bro.
That's a whole conversation. That's that top 5 conversation. That's
So choosing top 5 is hard, bro.
Now, see when we get inspiration.
But fuck, I'll be for sure Kanye West. Kanye
Period.
for sure. Kanye is the GOAT. Kanye.
Oh,
Kanye was like a superhero for me, bro, growing up. Like, you know how like niggas had like watching like cartoon superheroes, like that's what Kanye for me. I never seen that. Like what Kanye did, being black and then like stepping into like
Different shit.
And like breaking barriers like sonically though. So
Yeah.
you didn't have to conform to like one sound.
Oh, yeah.
He fucking did
Every
it.
album sounds different.
Every album was
I
different.
remember when 808 Heartbreaks dropped, people were like, yo, what the fuck is this shit?
Yo, you know I hated that album when that first dropped.
I love it.
I bought that shit. I went to Target. That's when you buy albums, people. People don't buy albums. I went to Target, son. I bought that shit. I'm going home. I'm lit. I'm like the biggest Kanye fan. I'm like, I got graduation on my wall. I'm like, yeah, it's about to be Kanye. You feel me? I put the shit in. Pop. I hear nothing but singing. I'm like, why he doing the T-Pain?
That's when you want to
But now, I didn't get it at first. I'm like, man, what the fuck? And I'm listening to it, and I'm like, nah, I don't like this shit. I got to like track, I think the one with Cudi or after Cudi. I think Love Lockdown or and I got to like one of those, and I was like, nah, I don't like this. I stopped that shit. I went to school. One of my homies was like, nah, bro, listen to it. Like, listen to it. And I'm like, nah, I don't want to listen to that shit. But he was like, nah, listen to it. I went back home. If you bought the album, you know, the picture of him holding his mom is there. Like, So, hearing that and then hearing the first song again, and or just hearing the whole vibe of the album, I'm like, oh shit, that nigga's, you know, he's in pain. You know, he just lost his mom. Yeah. But what made me really fuck with the album was I went to Atlanta around that time the album came out. My sister, she was like, my sister do shit at NASA. Well, she interned for NASA. My sister's smart as fuck. She's like into aerospace engineering shit. So we had to go to Atlanta. Never been to Atlanta. We went over there, and while I was in Atlanta, it was cold. It was kind of always like snowing, and I played that shit over there. It made sense. Yeah, it made sense. It just hit. I was like, oh, I get it now. It hit, bro. That's right. He changed the rap game after that. That album changed the rap game forever.
Sonic.
Facts.
Yeah.
Then Kid Cudi came out with his
shit.
And
Drake, all that shit. All the singing and sound, that shit changed everything.
That's very true.
You seen like those like Genius videos and explaining it? It's like you hear like Drake songs and you hear Kanye songs. You produce most of the songs too, but it's like, man.
808 Heartbreak. Yeah, that shit.
What an album.
Kanye for sure. Wayne. Wayne's one of my favorites. Wayne in his prime.
Untouched.
Best rapper alive. At the
time, yeah.
That was a fact.
Yo,
that was a fucking fact.
Your track? Yo.
No, let me tell you. I was a Wayne fan already since Hot Boys. I was like, that was like the dude. You know, I was young at the time when Hot Boys came out, and I'm from the South. I'm like, yeah, Wayne's the. You know, everybody wanted to be Wayne growing up. I'm telling you, everybody wanted to be Wayne growing up. Anything Lil Wayne did, everybody did it. Dreads, the way he joined, tattoos. So, when he started getting better, because I used to listen to his mixtapes, like the Squad Ups and like the Young Money mixtape. He dropped. To me, Wayne solidified like when he started coming out, like the Dedication 2. He did like the Cannon freestyle, and he was jumping on everybody's shit and just murking them. And
facts.
When he got on fucking Jay-Z's Show Me What You Got and killed it, I was like, hey, Jay-Z got trouble, boy. because Wayne at his prime, and then Wayne. People don't notice Wayne opened the floodgates of how music is released now. Who was at the time fucking dropping singles on the internet like that? You had to go to the internet and get a Lil Wayne song. Who didn't have a Lil Wayne ringtone? Who didn't have a Lil Wayne ringtone?
Damn, you remember that? Jesus Christ.
They don't have that.
Hey, can you send me that ringtone real quick, dog?
Yeah, for
Bro,
real.
you had Wayne ringtone. You had his sound. You had everybody had a Wayne ringtone. Everybody at the time had a Wayne feature. Everybody, Wayne was on everything, everywhere, and rap, bro.
Wayne.
He was
Featuring Wayne.
That's a fact.
Bro, even
And killing the verses
and
too.
killing them, bro. Mutton. So he
Bro, y'all remember that verse that he did on with that DJ Khaled song?
Oh, we taking over? When he was like,
I the beast. Rappers and feed me peace.
Bro, the way he came into that shit. Oh my god.
Bro, Wayne used to say shit. I used to be like, "Call you, bro. Damn, bro."
Oh,
I
you
used to
know
be
the fans listening, so what money?
I like man, my favorite Wayne song forever would be Fireman. Fireman was like, ain't nobody fucking with me, man. He mask, spinning his weak cash, he fast, and I don't even need a G pass. I'm past that. I'm passing them out now, and you can have that. And my chain, you can't sell that. Tropical colors, you can't match that. Gotta be abstract. Don't catch my girl legs open, you better smash that. Don't be surprised he asked for the cash out. I see she wearing them jeans, I show her butt crack. My girls can wear that white. That's what my stash at. I'm wearing a black cat. I'm wearing a black cat.
Nah, he snapped on that shit.
I'm a wax that. Fuck, that nigga was nasty, bro. How can I do this? That nigga Wayne was that boy, man.
Crazy, bro.
Damn, bro. What you think happened?
I don't know, bro. I think it was. I don't know if it had to do with the business shit. Cause he still was the biggest thing before Drake took over.
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah.
what happened was
he
he went to jail, and then I think just the discrepancies with his label, man, and them holding music for that long. You know, music is a fast.
It's consumed fast.
It's consumed that, so it's like you gotta stay in people's faces. So I guess just him dealing with that and then going through the hiatus and then dropping the album here, but he not really dropping the album. It was just like we didn't know where he was going. I just wish one thing, he could stop rapping with the auto-tune.
Yeah.
I miss Wayne. I just miss hearing his natural voice. He was like, he still be snapping though.
You
Cause
see his basement cypher?
Yes, of course.
That shit was crazy.
He said on the line, I remember on the Rap City where he was like, I'm telling y'all, Wayne is one of my favorites. Wayne Weezy one night you, Weezy don't damn, what the fuck he said? He said Weezy don't buy the motel, Weezy one night you, and he was like, tell him I'm like Tiger Woods, all I got is birdies. I was like, oh my god, bro, tell him I'm like Tiger Woods, all I got is birdies. You know what birdies is, right?
Birdies, yeah.
Yes, bro.
Like 2 block apart.
I was like, god damn. He was bro, I don't know, bro. Like at the time, Wayne changed. His like, he hopping on the beat. His flow switches. His like, he's saying witty shit that nobody said at the time. So it was just like, that nigga was like,
70s and 90s game was
crazy.
And the comparison be from left field too.
Yeah.
It's be like, you say a line, I'm like, I know where it's going. Oh, I didn't.
I did it.
No way I did.
I didn't.
I thought I did. I failed. Not
Yeah,
Wayne Andre 3000. Andre's one of my favorites.
So what?
I'm a big Outkast. I grew up in this, like, even though I used to go to New York, I grew up in the South. I'm a South nigga, so like, you know, for sure, Outkast. At the time, what they were doing, and I got into Outkast late, cause you know they came in the '90s. You know, I'm a '92 baby, but I was, you know, we experienced like the late '90s, 2000s.
That's your childhood. Yeah.
That 2000s is really your childhood. You know the
We're
really
2000s kids.
Yeah.
We 2000s.
We're 90s babies, but 2000s kids.
Because we grew up in the 2000 era. So
All the time.
fucking only song I knew from them growing up was like, I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Yeah,
Hey y'all.
and all that.
That's what I'm saying.
Everyone's seeing that shit.
What made me go back is my cousin at the time, he used to ride, you know, Dominican shit. He used to ride his car and he used to have like mad speakers in them. It wasn't my cousin, as a matter of fact, it's one of my cousin homeboys, now that I remember. They used to have speakers like, you know, 12, all that shit. He played a song called Pink and Blue off the Love Below by Outkast. Bro, I heard that shit, I'm like, what the fuck is this? I was like, who's this? They were like, oh, this Andre 3000. I'm like, what? like, you talking about, hey, y'all? And I was like, 'cause you know, that's all you know. He was like, yeah. I was like, word? I went home and listened to that album, The Love Below. I didn't even hear Big Boy side yet. I was just like stuck on that. I never heard no shit like that. Then I went back and did my homework. Like I heard Stankonia, Aquemini, and fucking I was like, yo, his pockets, his how he flow switches, how like
he'll break a word
like
off.
how he could like he be it sounded like he be talking to you like when he rapping.
Yeah.
It's like, but he does it in like in a fucking like I don't know how to put it, like in
It's
a,
still in rhythm.
yeah, it's like it's still in rhythm. And it's like, yo, this dude, he's like just talking about how he don't want to wear baggy clothes no more, but he's like, I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
It makes you understand.
The walk it out the walk
Oh
it out.
yeah,
When
he's
he
not.
when he talking about walk it out, and he was saying that like we don't wear big clothes, like take the big clothes off and have respect for your mom or some shit. Like he said on the line, I was like, bro, these niggas just saying casual shit and killing it, like it's nothing, bro.
He's like, I'm gonna put y'all on game.
I'm gonna put y'all on game.
International Players Anthem.
Yes.
Oh my
That
god.
verse
This
is one of the
boy,
greatest
we